What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Cole. I'm a freelance filmmaker, and today I'm going to take you through a day in the life of a freelance video editor, cinematographer. I might turn this into a series if you guys like it. We'll have to see. But yeah, just show you guys what I do on a daily basis. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, this really changes on the daily depending on what kind of week it is, if it's a really busy week, if it's a slow week, if it's a week where I have a shoot, if it's a week where I'm just doing a lot of video editing. It really just depends. So I'm gonna assume this is a normal, slower day, probably where I have some projects, but I do not have a shoot. I'm just gonna, let you know that. Today was a pretty normal day. I just edited some videos and that kind of thing. So it started off with me waking up in the morning. I usually wake up around 8 or 9, typically, get some breakfast, get some coffee. And I just, kind of sat there, watched some TV and started waking up a little bit. Typically after this is when I start getting to work. So I either get to work on my setup here at the crib, at the apartment, or I go to a local coffee shop and start doing some video editing. I'm also checking emails, seeing if I have a video in progress, anything like that with a current client. I'm checking emails to, see if there's any changes, anything's happening, if they have any questions, if they're trying to schedule anything. If not, I am just getting to work on my project, whatever video I'm currently editing at the time. I would say most of the time I am hired on as a video editor, so that is probably my best skill, I would say. And typically, I'll go to the coffee shops and I just edit, and usually I'll stay for a few hours, and then sometimes coffee shops get a little noisy and you're like, all right, let's come back to the crib and then I'll continue editing. It all depends on just how busy the day is. After I've been editing for a few hours, typically I'll probably take a break and I'll go for a walk or a run outside around my apartment and just clear out your mind, because when you're editing for hours and you're looking at your footage and your brain isn't like 100%. So a lot of the time you need to just take a break and then come back to your edit, and you'll be surprised how there will be something that you were stuck on for hours, and as soon as you take a break and come back to it, your brain instantly solves the problem in like 5 minutes when you sat there for hours like, how do I do this? Like, where do I put this shot? I don't know what to do here. And then you'll just figure it out when you come back. So that's a pretty good strat. I used to walk first thing in the morning. During the summer, I'd walk first thing in the morning because it's hotter here in Georgia. So now it's colder, and I typically walk later, like after editing for a little bit. So that's how I typically do it. And then, I'll edit, come back from walking, do some more editing for a couple hours maybe. Maybe film a video, like a YouTube video or something, and then I stop. But usually I don't edit late at night too often unless it's a very busy week and I'm just trying to get that project done or whatever it is. So yeah, guys, that was part 1 of my kind of, I guess, vlog style, whatever you want to call this, series, like day in the life of a filmmaker, freelancer. And yeah, guys, let me know if you like this. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.